Hey, in today's video, I'm going to show you an unexpected way to trellis your cucumbers. That's right. So all the tips and tricks I have, you are about to find out. And the products that I use, I'll put a link in the description down below so you'll know where to go get it. And for the ones that I don't have links for, I'll tell you where to go get it. It's going to be an awesome time. I want to let you know that this video is being sponsored by Quictent. If you look down below, you will see some of the raised beds and some of the greenhouses. And I got to do a video to show you what my sugarcane looks like in the greenhouse. It is amazing compared to my ones that are in the ground. So look for it. All right, so let's go ahead and trellis these cucumbers. Let's go. Now you're going to need 4-foot rebar. I got this from Lowe's. So you want to check out one of the stores like that. And the next thing you're going to need, you're also going to need, you know it, this is the rack that's in your closets right now. I don't suggest you go pull your racks down because then your clothes be on the floor. All right, so you can go to Lowe's to get this. And in the past, I used to get them for like $8. Now everything's going up. You know that. This right here costs $15. All right, so if you can find some on the cheap or find them free, that will be a great thing. You're also going to need these zip ties. Now you want to make sure that it says for extreme weather cables. So you don't want to get the white ones because when they get out in the sun, it's going to crack. All your stuff is going to fall down. So we don't want that to happen to our cucumber plant and cucumbers. Now, if you measure the width, it's almost a foot. It's just shy. So you want to make sure you don't put it too wide, your stakes. So what I'm gonna do is, you could use a pole driver. I can't find mine. So I'm gonna go ahead and start hammering away. So all you're gonna do is drop this you're gonna drop it 2 feet down. That's important. You wanna make sure that it's even. So I'm gonna go ahead and hammer this now. Hey y'all, guess what I found? My pole driver. Because this was getting too tough. And I got a lot of these to do. So what's that old saying? Work smarter, not harder. So let me go ahead and get this ready. Much better. I have my root bars in place. So it's time to hang our rack. So if you have another person, then you can go ahead and make it a lot simpler on yourself. But if you don't have anybody, you could take a center block and put it at the very end, and then you can set this on top of the center block, and so this will help you just in case it falls down. It doesn't have too far to fall. I'm gonna slide it up just a little bit. All right, so now all I have to do is attach this end piece with the zip tie. And if you want to raise it up a little bit higher, then you're gonna have to hold it up off the center block. So I think this right here is gonna be good enough for me, and I'm making it easier on myself. Let me go ahead and put this in. Now I'm gonna pull it as tight as I can because I don't want it moving. All right, so now I'm gonna get the other side. I'm just gonna pull it over here. And then I'm gonna try to, after I do this, I'm gonna try to get that center block out the way. I need to turn it around the correct way. So I need to look at the zip tie. All right, so I got it in place. I'm gonna pull it tight. And you decide how many zip ties you want. I'm just going to use 4 for right now. If I see one that gets weak, then I add another one. All right, so I'm gonna try to work this out. That's why I like to have my center block on the edge, because I put it all the way through. It's gonna be hard to get out. All right, so bring it around and put the other 2 on. And this right here, the trellis, it keeps the slugs off of your plants and any other pests. You still will have other pests trying to get at it, but it's easy for you to see what's crawling up. And I want to prune some of the vines. Will all of the vines stay on here? Nope. but I'm gonna talk to you about that a little later after we plant the actual, what we planting? Cucumbers, that's right. All right, so now I'm gonna move my wood chips out the way and we're gonna get ready for planting. All right. And though, I don't know if I said it or not, but those cucumbers, those are my straight 8s. And so we're gonna have some nice cucumbers going up the trellis, because I always get tired of having the bugs or the slugs on the ground, tearing them up, tearing the skin off of them. So this is gonna stop all that. All right, so now it's time for me to dig out my planting hole. I'm gonna go ahead and get it ready, and we're gonna also fertilize my area a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and get these out. Look at that, all nice. They're about to make us some nice cucumbers. Now I'm gonna take some of my mycos, my mycorrhizal inoculant, and I'm just gonna put it on the roots. And if you don't know what it does, it is going to make sure that the roots can actually take up a lot of nutrients. Go ahead and slide that down there. And so if you got the roots getting big and they're taking up all the nutrients, of course you're gonna have a healthy plant. All right, so I'm going to also take some of my alfalfa pellets, and I'll put a link down in the description for that. And the biggest bang for your buck, to save you some money, you can go to Tractor Supply and get a big bag for about $25. At least it was 25, 26 down here, 40 pounds. So that's your best bet, is to go there. Save money and you get a lot of it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and backfill my planting hole. So let me go ahead and do that. Now I do have the 2 cucumber plants in there. Now I'm still going to leave them there. So if one of them gets messed up, then I will go ahead and prune it back. But you can plant 2 plants in one planting hole, but that's going to be a lot for the trellis. So I'll see the strongest one, or I may try to prune it down and then have both of them going up and down the trellis. But it's going to be great, no doubt. The last fertilizer that I'm going to use my garden tone. If I had my tomato tone out here, I would use that, but this works the same. So go ahead and sprinkle that out there. And then I'm going to go ahead and scratch it in. And I want to get some of my black cow. So let me go ahead and grab my black cow. I'll be right back. All right, so I got my black cow compost. Let me drop some down here. Like I said, I always like to get my plants started on the best possible note. And so I'm confident in this, so that's why I keep on doing it, at least till I run out. But then I guess I'll just go back and buy more. Next thing, don't forget to add the water. Make sure that it gets the roots nice and moist and get it used to its new home, and gets the fertilizers start to breaking down. But it's gonna take the fertilizer over time to break down. But we just getting the processes started. Now, so what's about to happen is I'm about to put another trellis about right here, probably about a foot away from this one, and then plant some more plants. And so once they go all the way up here and they're hanging off the trellis, I'm gonna send the vine over to the next trellis, same thing, and see they can circle back around, and in the gaps you may have some cucumbers just hanging. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I got to get back to adding more trellises and planting more cucumbers. So if you was wondering about that, that's how you weave them back and forth going to the other trellis. So let me know your thoughts on this trellis method. And if you're new to the channel and you like content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see everybody in the next video right over there. All right, see you in that video.